Hello everyone. Today I'll be talking about a company called Urmi Knitwear Limited. Urmi Knitwear Limited is not a Canadian company. This is a company from the country called Bangladesh. Now, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who don't know where this is because I work in a retail store in Canada, and sometimes customers ask me where am I from or where I was born, and I told them I'm from Bangladesh. Like 7 out of 10, they don't know where it is. They pretend where it is. At the end of the day, I actually told them, okay, it's just beside India. It's a very small country. My point of talking about the company called Urmi Knitwear Limited and Bangladesh because I just want to tell how business makes a country well renowned in the business world. Now, Urmi Knitwear Limited, they were formed in the year of 2009. They are a very recent company and they make sweaters. They usually export all the sweaters to the countries in North America and in the European countries. They focus on these two sides because it's really cold out there, so they actually get a lot of orders from that company. Why do they get orders from that company? Because the quality is very nice. It's like 100% export quality. Like brands like Nike, not I won't say Nike, but they're very renowned brands. They actually make give orders to them because of the quality. It's very nice. Also, the machineries they use, they are very recent and also imported from countries like Japan, China. They're they're very new machineries. As a result, the sweaters that come out from that machines are very nice and the quality is very good. Now, why do they make sweaters in the Women Knitwear Limited? Because there are a lot of reasons in here. One of the reasons are the wage of the worker is very low. Here's the thing: the minimum wage in Canada is 10.25 per hour, whereas in Bangladesh, a company is paying the worker who is in a very lower level. They are paying maybe $10 a month. And that is why when they're making a sweater, the cost of the sweater is coming out very cheap. As a result, big companies who is giving orders to Women Knitwear Limited, they're getting it in a very cheap price and selling it in a higher price. And Women Knitwear Limited, what they have to do is they're actually paying the labor very low cost, and they're actually keeping a very large amount of profit there. There are about 300 workers working there, and as this is a new company, that's why there are 300 workers right now, but I believe in the future that it will be extended to maybe 500 or 1,000 workers. Now, Women Knitwear Limited, they are actually giving opportunities to everyone. So, for example, students who are graduating from universities, they are actually getting jobs in this company, as well as the people who are not that educated, they're also getting job in this company. But the posts varies because students who are graduating from university, they're getting jobs in a very upper posts, and who are not that educated, they're getting jobs in and lower posts. That is the difference. The Not only about the students, also if you take a look in the year of 2000, you will find out that countries like Bangladesh, like there were no opportunities for the women. But nowadays, not even in higher posts, but in every post, women are working because companies like Urmi Knitwear Limited, they're giving opportunities to everyone. They're not only hiring guys, they're also hiring the girls. Like women are getting hired, they're also working the way a man is working there. And also, I can show you a graph where it shows the economy of the country Bangladesh. Right now, the graph that I'm holding, if you take a look, it's from 2010 to 2012. If you take a look at the year of 2010, it was really low, but slowly it's increasing higher and higher. The economy is improving in that country because the they're getting jobs, like they're everyone is getting job now. Before there weren't companies like this a lot, but now there are a lot of companies like this and everyone is getting job, and this is actually making the country's economy better. Not only that, the sweaters that they are exporting to the European countries or North American countries, I have a sample with me right now. So this is one of the sweaters that they make in that company, and they exports to the European countries and the North American countries, and the quality is very nice. And the funny part about this is I got this sweater back home, which is really cheap, but now if I want to buy it from a store, it will be maybe 10 times higher than the actual cost of the sweater. What is happening? The brands, like the higher the brands or the stores, they are making business. They're ordering sweaters in a very low cost and doing business and like selling it in a higher cost. And they're making a large amount of profit at the same time. Old Mini for Limited, they're making a profit as well. So they're also helping all the workers in Bangladesh, and they're also selling it in a very high price, and they're also making a lot of profit. In the end, I would like to say, like, if you take a look 10 years back, I'm pretty sure if like now at least maybe out of 10, at least 3 will know where Bangladesh is, because in Bangladesh they're doing a very good business in garments. They're making like they're exporting the sweaters, dress shirts, ties to countries like Canada, North American side, and the European side. But back then they did not used to do business like this because there weren't companies like Women Limited. As a result, what's happening is they are making the Bangladesh, the economy is getting better than before. Also, it is getting well renowned in the business world. Like, for example, nowadays, if anyone wants to purchase some sweaters, where do they go? They actually go directly to Bangladesh and contact them, and making sweater from that country with a very cheap, lower price. So my point is, by doing business, it is making uh, the country's economy better, and also it is making the country well renowned in the business world, as well as because of making sweaters. When someone is wearing it, they're also taking a look in the back and it says made in Bangladesh. This is how they are getting to know a lot about Bangladesh as well, where it is. And as this is a developing country, I believe by doing business, if companies like Women Limited, if they do business like this, it will help Bangladesh to be a developed country from a developing country. Thank you very much.